Well, we found the limits of the stock head on the Miata. At grid life rev up, I was losing coolant. It's like, what do you mean I'm losing coolant? Maybe I just messed up the head job when I did the valves. No, as a matter of fact, I'm pushing all of the coolant just straight through the casting in the head and into the engine block. And I have, as of recording this, 1 week till my next event. So let's pull this head off. Let's put the spare one I've got on there. It's not built, but it's better than nothing. Before we remove the head, the first thing we gotta do is drain all the coolant. I've got that draining there. And then we'll go ahead and disconnect basically anything that attaches the head to the chassis, right? We've done this a million times. Wiring, fuel lines, oil lines, water lines, air lines. If it attaches the head to the chassis, it's out of there. There's the head. It's on the table. It's got a crack in it, and apparently my turbo is loose, which is interesting. So we sent the junkyard head off to the machine shop to get decked, took all the internals from the cracked head and put it onto the junkyard head, and then dropped it back onto the motor. I've always had issues with the turbo loosening, especially turbo to manifold. It's a common issue on turbo Miatas. The studs stretch, the things just get hot and they loosen. We've got the stage 8 fasteners and they work okay, but we're still having some issues. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna weld the manifold to the turbo. After making the turbo permanent, there was nothing else to do except start it. It runs. I don't know, man. Apparently I can go from cracked, paperweight to running head in 3 days. We took the old core from the old motor and, sent it off to a machine shop, had them skim it all, rebuilt the whole head, put it on here, and it runs, and it sounds better than it's ever done. I think we had some issues with the lifters. That's what you saw where it was like kind of skipping on compression. We had that last time when I did the valve stem seals in the car. So maybe that's just a problem with the lifters and that doesn't happen trackside, but it runs. That was literally 3 days of work, the fastest I've ever done that. So now it's just take it, shake it down at a lower power level at a track day and just see how it does. Could not have done this without Wingman. Incredibly talented guy, super helpful. Go check out his channel if you like Miata content that doesn't feature an outdated tractor motor from the 80s. He's incredibly smart and makes really cool stuff on time attack Miatas as well. So we'll take this to a track day, see how it does, see how the nuclear option on the turbo studs held up, and hopefully, I don't want to jinx it, hopefully this is the last time this head comes off this car. Hopefully.